past 9 a.m. Live in studio are Armaan, Ebrahim, and Aditya Patel, two of India's finest race car drivers. More conversation.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
So, special shout out from a friend of yours, Shamit, whose Twitter handle is at the Little Champ. Shout out to Armaan Ebrahim. How's it going, Champ? He says, good to hear you on Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K and 94.3 Radio 1. All the best for the X1 Racing League. It happens to you a lot, huh, you guys?
Thanks a lot, Shamit. Good to hear from you.
You come into town without telling anybody, thinking you can just sneak in and sneak out.
And we get caught.
And you're on radio.
Thanks, Hrishi. Thanks a lot. Huh?
We'll blame this on you.
So, any ex-girlfriends in town? And So, man, this is 2 weekends, the X1 Racing League, and you said it kicks off in November. Just the itinerary on what's going to happen over those weekends.
Well, basically, first thing we thought was how do we make it different, how do we make this entertaining for people? They have to come there and watch a bunch of races, not just one race and then go home thinking about that one race. So we decided to throw in 3 races a day, and each race has a different format, but not too hard to comprehend, because once you start doing that, then people start to lose track and lose focus. So simple, you have a qualifying that will dictate the starting grid for race 1, your 1 to 12. Race 2 is a full grid reverse of race 1, which means the winner of race 1 starts dead last, and whoever finishes last in race 1 starts on pole position for race 2. That completely mixes it up. We've seen half grid reverse make racing exciting, and now we're doing a full grid reverse, and I think that'll make it super exciting. Race 3 is a tag team. It's never been done before. So every team sends one car out to start the race, and every 2-3 laps you have a pit stop. There's another car waiting in the pit with the driver strapped in, ready to go, engine running.
Lovely.
Car comes in, passes the baton, and off you go. So that's about a 40-minute race, and there's like multiple pit stops. I think each team will end up doing 4 pit stops, so each car will end up doing 4 pit stops. So that's what we've done with our race formats.
Creating that element of chaos.
Yeah. Throw 2 footballs in a football pitch and see what they do.
Basically, that was the whole idea of it. And again, you have to keep everyone engaged, right? That's why it's a shorter format. They're going to be action-packed, because again, when we have a pit stop here, we don't change tires, we change drivers. So, it's getting all that perfectly. Getting out of the car, getting strapped in again, and getting back out without losing too much time.
And the women versus men, I think, is also an interesting.
Yeah, I hope the women come and kick butt,
They will.
We think they will.
We know they will.
Yeah. I'm just really excited by the fact that there's so much investor interest in you guys. You'd think you would really struggle to get the right sponsors on board and the people, to get interested in the league. And it's happened, man, and it's happened pretty fast.
So yeah, I think we did it in 2 slabs, but we're really excited about the kind of people we've got on board. Starting from people from, I think, the tech background who've done really well, some family offices, VCs, and even from the sporting background. So we've got people like Mohit Barman, we've got people like Jitendra Gupta and Kunal Shah, and then some really good people from down south in Chennai as well, like the Rata family office. And it's
great validation.
Yeah, great validation, but such a diverse mix of people, which everyone adds, and I think people like AngelList India as well, giving a platform of people to come in there, right? And just to ideate with you, and it helps a lot, because again, we're sportsmen and we think a certain way, but then when you get so many other different people,
they add a lot of value.
Yeah.
They bring in their own ideas, they bring in their own connect, and then that adds so much more value to us.
Lovely. Okay, we're going to say bye-bye to these fine gentlemen. It's David Guerra, Kelly Rowland, when love takes over. Don't go anywhere.